Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 26th. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Also, the fire sign readings are up, so if you're a fire sign, or even if you're not, feel free to watch them. They're on the channel. Tomorrow, earth signs come out on the 26th as well. But April, hello. Ninja, hello. Dad, hello. And Queen Leo, hello. Welcome. And everybody else, hello. We're going to get started with some super chats, and then we are going to get started with the readings. So let's see here. All right. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Was it okay I hung out with Rob last night? I would say yes, of course. You have the Judgment card, so I'd say yes with this card. You say, texted boss John last night. Will I get in trouble? I would say nope. Six of Swords, moving on to Commerce Shores. Really good card, and it is a card of success and good things. So I would say nope with that card there. Do I worry about texting him? What are his thoughts? I would say no. The Fool is like just fun. You know what I mean? So it could just be fun. But I would say no. I feel like things are fine here. Is what I would say to you. Will he tell people at work? Thank you for all these super chats, by the way, Purple. But you say here, will he tell people at work? At work, I texted him and be bad. I would say no. This is like a card of being quiet, so I would say no with this card here. All right, Purple. I think that's all of them. Queen Leo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is my friend's boyfriend loyal? Will he give more attention? Nine of Pentacles here. I would say this is loyalty, is what I would say. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, these cards don't represent loyalty, but to me, it would say that they are loyal. This is not, this here is not necessarily bad, is what I would say to you. But I would say yes. Ten of Wands is like needing to put in the work, basically. So that's what I'd say there. But I'd say they are loyal. Nina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is there anything I should be aware of this week? Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, love it. Three of Pentacles says focus on teamwork this week for sure. So I would focus on working on a team and being part of a team. Nine of Cups, card of fulfillment. So I feel like there could be like wishes. I mean, to me, this Nine of Cups says make a wish. And it also says there will be fulfillment for you this week. You have the Seven of Swords. I would watch your words with this card is what's popping into my head. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, stealing. But there's other stuff that the Seven of Swords can represent. And it can represent watching your words, just being careful with what you say to who and all that other stuff. So that's what I'd say to you there, Nina. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards on money, please. You have the Magician and the Five of Swords. Magician, really, Jennifer says you can have whatever you want. So it is a card of needing to use your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to, find money and everything like that. Five of Swords is like a card of like needing, it's like a card of greed. But I actually always say that it's a good card of greed. It can represent needing to focus on yourself, needing to make sure you save your money and like all this other stuff is what I would say to you here. Yeah, Devil, I would avoid like toxic situations or spending your money on things that you don't need to spend your money on. So that's what I'd say there. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. You say, well, Dan, I would say no with this card here. Eight of Cups is like walking away, Nicole. So I would say at this point, probably not with the Eight of Cups. Arzu, hello. Thank you, as always, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, well, Dan... Oh, no. Wrong person. Does he love me? Page of Cups here, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's desire and love here. So I would say yes with these cards, for sure. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my friend Tegan trustworthy and honest? Do you have the Tower here, Nine of Wands? I would say yes. I mean, Tower is like considered to be a bad card, but it's not really a card of lying or cheating or anything like that. But it can just represent a shakeup. It can say that they're going through a shakeup in their life in general. It is a card of a revelation as well. You have the Nine of Wands, which is like an energy of being defensive. So maybe she's being defensive, but I mean, there's no. I would say there's no lying or anything like that here. Ace of Cups, happiness. Your emotions overflowing. So I'd say yes, for sure. Jay Ibar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm an Aquarius and my ex-girlfriend Sagittarius. Any chances we get back, or are there third parties? or there's still a third party, or should I back off? You have the Six of Cups, Jay, here, and the Eight of Wands. Six of Cups is like wanting to go back to the past, Jay. A lot of readers read the Six of Cups as going back to the past, as, an ex coming back. I do not. And even if you read about the Six of Cups in books, it says not to get stuck in nostalgia. It says don't get stuck in the past. So I would say, I would be careful of getting stuck in the past with the Six of Cups. Eight of Wands is like moving on here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, it's like there's no more investing going on in the situation, is what I would say to you. Six of Pentacles is one of my least favorite love cards, because it's like someone isn't putting enough energy into the relationship. It's like they're keeping Five Pentacles for themselves here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be moving on from this situation, is what I would say to you. Three of Wands is like moving on literally into the future. Lovers, even the Lovers to me is new love. Read about the Lovers, is what I would say here. The Lovers to me is like a new relationship half the time. So I feel like this is something new coming in for you. I always say the past is poison with the Lovers. He's getting bit on the leg by a snake here. It says the past is poison. So I feel like you are going to be moving on for sure. Casey, thank you. Happy birthday, Casey, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say birthday card for tomorrow in KC Collective. For tomorrow, look, I love it. Ten of Pentacles here, Knight of Pentacles, love it. Ten of Pentacles, amazing for both cards, amazing for money. Casey, the Knight of Pentacles is like working towards a specific goal, is what I would say here. So I feel like you are kind of like working towards a specific goal, or you're going to be working towards something new here with the Knight of Pentacles, is what I would say to you. And the Ten of Pentacles is like success and money coming in for you. So, that's what I would say to you here with the Ten of Pentacles. Love it for money. Yeah, Hermit. Hermit is climbing a mountain, Casey. So I feel like you will be, it's like you are climbing a mountain. You are finding a certain level of success with the Hermit card. So, love it. All right. Casey, do you mind if we do the collective right at the beginning? Let me know. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, does Libra want to work things out or drop it? Page of Wands here, Two of Swords. This is like a difficult decision, is what I would say to you. The Page of Wands is like wanting to see where things go. You know what I mean? But my problem with the Page of Wands is it's not a solid commitment. It's like someone who just wants to like be a cat, as I always say. Someone who's just like, let's see what happens, but they're like not willing to make the full commitment. So, that's my problem, especially with that Two of Swords. So I would say, like, do you want to be... I feel like people need to work backwards in relationships. Like, I feel like people need to decide, like, what they want a relationship to look like, what they want it to be, and then work backwards. It's like if you're with someone who isn't those things, then, I would say that you need to leave the situation. Because I feel like we lie to ourselves, and I feel like we get stuck in these situations that are just not right. And, it's like we break rules that we have for relationships and all these things, right? So I feel like we need to work backwards, and it's like if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And that's kind of like the feeling I get here, especially with that Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like needing to be honest with yourself, right? And I feel like we all need to do this right now. So yeah, I'm laughing because it's like I can think of so many similar situations in my own life where it's like I should probably just be honest with myself and do what I want to do, right? So I feel like that's what the Two of Swords is saying. Shanta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be working a permanent job in June? Strength card, I would be patient. Eight of Swords, I'd say probably not in June, but I feel like soon. Like I said, I feel like this whole virus situation is just a major problem, major issue, right? But yeah, I feel like soon. I asked around June or after June, you have the sun. So I feel like soon enough. Maybe not June, but maybe soon with that sun card. Like soon after. Or it could be June, but it's like, this could just be, maybe you're waiting till like the middle of June, something like that. So that's what I'd say to you. Raymond, what is up? I didn't even look for Casey's response. Did Casey ever agree to that? Probably. Sorry, Casey. Raymond in the house. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I get the raise I earned? Yes, of course you will. You earned it, Raymond. The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands. Success. So, yes, definitely is what I'd say to you. Rainbow Warrior Queen. My voice just gave out. It's like I'm 12 years old hitting puberty again, everybody. Rainbow Warrior Queen. Will new work situation change? my new love. Is that one question? I mean, I would say yes. I feel like that's two questions, but I could be wrong. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I would say yes to answer your question. Will my new work situation change my new love? I would say yes. Ace of Pentacles is like a new path, so I would say yes. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Hangman tomorrow, Four of Swords. Maybe just a good day for resting, relaxing, recovering. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the next, I'm not crazy about tomorrow necessarily, or, for really, I wish I could just like go to sleep until, like November. And then I feel like things would be a lot better. But yeah, I mean, maybe just a good day for resting, relaxing, recovering, daydreaming, pretty much all that stuff with the Four Swords. So that's what I would say to you there, April. But not terrible. Of course, those aren't bad cards. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the week. You have the King of Pentacles. Very straightforward week for you. I swear you had the same card last night, San, as well. King of Pentacles to me is just a straightforward week. The King of Wands is like, could say that you could be growing things or you could be raising something in your life. Really good card, but I love it, San. That looks amazing. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I feel like you're in control of your own destiny next week is what I'd say to you. So, love it. All right, everybody, let's get this show on the road. We're going to start with a collective. A big thank you to KC. So let's do a collective first here. Also, just so everybody knows, I drank way too much coffee today. I'm like jittering right now. So it's probably going to be one of those readings, right? Where I'm just very, very jittery. So, and I'm probably going to be going at light speed. So just a warning. But let's get this show on the road here, people. Collective. All right. A big thank you to the stunning KC, by the way, for the collective. And we have the Three of Wands here and the Knight of Wands for everyone here in the collective. This represents expansion and growth and I feel like some of you need to go on some sort of adventure here. I'm almost finished. I only have 3 more weekly readings to do for next week, the week of June 1st. And yeah, it seems June actually seems like a really nice month so far. So I'm actually liking it quite a bit. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff. Definitely a challenge. Like the major theme for the month of June was like some sort of sacrifice needing to be made to have something great, which has shown up for like a couple of signs like Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, this over like the past few weeks. And so this message is continuing on. That it's like, I feel like people need to make some sort of sacrifice to have something great. It's like you're thinking about it with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, like waiting for the perfect moment to do something or waiting for the perfect moment to get something you want. So I feel like some of you need to take the leap of faith here with these 2 cards. Next, for everyone here in the collective, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Yeah, I do feel like I would be careful of exes coming back here, people, like I always say, because to me, we have everything is going retrograde this year, practically almost every single planet, and until November. And so we could have like exes coming back. We could have people trying to come back into our lives, but it's with all the retrograde energy, it's probably not going to last. So that's what I would say to you all. I would be careful of those situations. Like I always say, people always get mad at me when I say this, but it's like, I mean, it's your life. Like, I can't control your life. The cards can't control your life. They can't make anything happen in your life or anything like that. But, like I said, it's like, I can't tell you, even just the other day, I had another comment from a person who said that they left me a comment a while ago saying that they were going back to their ex and how much of a jerk I was and like all this other stuff, and how they were listening to all the other readers that were blowing smoke up their ass telling them, hey, your ex is going to come back. Well, they listened and they felt like they left a comment basically saying they feel like they've wasted like a year of their life waiting for this person to come back. So it's like, listen to everybody else or listen to me, right? Who are you going to choose? So that's what I'll say there. But, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going to sell you a bunch of, rainbows, unicorns, leprechauns, and butterflies, as I always say. So that's what I'll say there. But this is definitely could be someone trying to come back from the past. For others of you, rant over. This could be you kind of like picking your new path here with the Judgment card. And finally here, if you for the collective, we have the Four of Cups and Three of Swords. Like I said, don't go back to the past for sure. For others, I do feel like this could be like someone trying to come back who has regrets for sure with these two cards. So this could represent feeling regrets or feeling like you have regrets about something from the past. For others, like I said, there's this like weird message about something from the past coming, like needing to make some sort of sacrifice. Like I was saying, I feel like people, like, it's one of those things where what you could be sacrificing is some sort of dream or some sort of thought that you have in your life. And so this could be like, maybe you wanted to start a certain business or a job, or maybe you thought you wanted to start a certain project. But it's like, I feel like there could be something else like coming in for pretty much everybody, and I feel like everybody needs to like pick the newer thing. The other thing that kept coming up for like the first week of June is that, again, it's like you could have been working on a project or a business, or you could have been working towards a specific goal for a very long period of time. So it's like you could have invested a lot of time into something, but it's like maybe there's something else coming along, and it's like maybe you have to start something new or like move on to a new project. And that's kind of like what keeps coming up. So that's what I got for the collective. But thank you to the stunning Casey. Really appreciate it. All right, Aries. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. Aries, by the way, your weekly reading is up on the channel. So Aries, let's see what's going on for you. And Aries. Aries, you have the Emperor, so you showing up in a very strong position here. So I feel like you're showing up in a position of power and strength, of course. It's showing up as yourself. For others, I feel like you could be following a plan. So I love it. And this is kind of exactly what we're talking about. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the astrology, but also in the readings that I've done so far, that's kind of like saying we could have new plans, or we could be kind of like coming up with new plans in our head about something new that we want to do in our lives, or something different that we want to do in our lives. And it's like we have to follow that plan. So I feel like some of you could be like following a new plan with this card. Next, you have the Queen of Wands here. So again, this could be your energy here, Aries. And I feel like Queen of Wands, as always, to me is a very wholehearted energy. It just says where you put your energy is what you're going to get back. So I would put all your energy into something you want, and I feel like you will get it. What's really interesting, Seven of Pentacles. So just like what I was just talking about, some sort of change in direction here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. For others, I feel like this is like a harvest. I feel like you could be speeding things up. I feel like you could be getting things that you want in your life a lot faster with these two cards. But I feel like it just is requiring more energy. So that's what I'd say there. And for others of you, I feel a lot of stuff here for you, Aries. I feel like this could be just like a very bold, assertive energy. So I feel like it's time to like stand up for yourself, like in work and business and stuff like that. So that's that, Aries. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you have the Two of Swords here, so I feel like some of you could be needing to make like a decision with this Two of Swords. I feel like a lot of you need to trust your intuition here, Taurus. I feel like you're intuitively being either drawn to something, or something is like, it's almost like something with a lot of potential is catching your eye here. This could be, again, a new business idea, new health idea, new relationship, whatever it is that you're looking for. I almost feel like saying something is catching your eye, even though Two of Swords normally is a card of being blind. She's normally blindfolded on this card. So I feel like something is catching your eye. The reason I say that is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can actually be a card of confusion. It's a card of being spoiled for choice and everything like that. But it can also be kind of like a good card as well. It can represent having a lot of options, and it can also represent seeing the options that are in front of you as well. Like normally, the Seven of Cups, there's 7 cups here, and there's a bunch of stuff in each cup, right? It's like some of the cups have good things, some of the cups have bad things. And I feel like some of you, it's like you're just looking at your options. I feel like you're just weighing your options with this 7 of Cups, and I feel like you're picking the cups that make sense and throwing away the ones that don't. So this could be anything. This could be relationships with, all people in your life. You could be getting rid of some people, keeping others. You could be deciding that some people are worth your time and other people are not, all sorts of stuff. So I feel like a lot of you could just be kind of like picking and choosing, weighing your options, all that other stuff here with this card. And finally here, Taurus, you have the King of Wands. You always get fire showing up in your readings. So if you are one of those people that's looking for love, I feel like there could be I feel like you could be finding love with a fire sign if you are looking for love. For others, this to me is like a very bold and assertive energy. As I always say to you, Taurus, you always get the Six of Diamonds in the playing card readings that I do for you. So I do feel like, and that's a card of like imposter syndrome, needing to stand up for yourself, all this other stuff. So I feel like there's a major energy of you kind of like needing to be more bold, more assertive, and, you know, just all that other good stuff. So there you go. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Oh my god, no. Okay. Hopefully I'm still live. Just so everybody knows, if something happens to the stream tonight, I'm probably just gonna end it. I've been having problems with YouTube for like 3 months now. But anyway, Gemini, you start off with the Page of Hearts here, the Page of Cups. So I do feel like this could be love coming in for you, a love offer if you're looking for love. For others, this could just be good news coming in for you as well, especially involving work. So I feel like if you have a job or a business, I feel like a lot of you could be just kind of having good news in work or business with the Page of Cups. Especially, you have the Ace of Pentacles as well. For others, this could be like an offer for you is what's popping into my head. So if you're getting a work offer, or maybe you already have a job, and maybe this is like your boss coming to you wanting to give you more work, I do feel like it will be a lot of work. So if you're like one of those people where maybe your boss wants to give you more responsibility, a raise, a promotion, something along those lines, I do feel like it's a lot of extra work, but I do feel like it would be worth it. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. I always say that, like, in work, to me, in work, the devil could definitely be a workaholic, of course. And, you know, it can also, with that Ace of Pentacles can be like a contract. It could be a raise, a promotion, more responsibility, pretty much anything like that. And so that's what I'd say there. But, you know, it's probably worth it with that Ace of Pentacles. So if you do get some sort of offer, I do feel like it would be worth it for you here, Gemini. So I like to see that. Next, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, for some of you, it could be on the path to marriage. I always say Ace of Pentacles to me is like the path to marriage. And this could be with any sign. You have water and Capricorn here, but of course, just a general reading. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love coming in for you, and it could be any sign. And like I said, it could be heading towards marriage. And finally, you have the Devil here, Gemini. So I would be careful of toxic energy or toxic people. I do feel like some of you could be removing toxic energy from your life. I think this came up in your weekly reading last week as well, Gemini, that you could be like removing a toxic person or just toxic energy in general. It's almost like I'm pretty sure last week it was about clarity for you, Gemini. Like, it's like you're seeing something that is toxic, or you are seeing something that is toxic in your life, but you're finally seeing it. So I feel like some of you are kind of like seeing something that is toxic or was toxic, and you're cutting it into your life. I feel like this is something, like, what I feel like saying is you already know with this card. So that's why I feel like saying this. And yeah, that's what I'd say to you there, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Well, let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Ace of Cups here, so definitely could be love coming in for you here, Cancer, as well. So if you're looking for love, could be a love offer. Could be a Pisces. You have the High Priestess showing up here, Cancer. For others, I feel like this is just fulfillment. Like, I feel like you could just be finding fulfillment and happiness in different areas of your life with the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, I like that. Next, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, to me, could be a Pisces in love with that Ace of Cups. For others, it could just be needing to trust your intuition as well with the High Priestess. For others, I feel like it really, for most of you, I feel like it really is needing to trust your intuition. You have this Seven of Swords here as well, Cancer, and this could represent like some sort of trap in your life, the Seven of Swords, or it could represent like being about, it's like almost like you're about to step into something that could be a trap. The High Priestess says, trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Your reading for next week is amazing, Cancer, really, really positive, and that will be out on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, the 27th, 2 days from today, whatever today is. So it was really, really positive, but like I said, I would be careful of anything that seems too good to be true, anything that is a trap with this card. For others, I feel like this could be saying, like, don't be a lone wolf with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like the card of being a lone wolf or not allowing people to help you. And again, it could say that people could help you with your burden, so definitely open up to people. For others, I feel like this could be a tricky person as well. This could be maybe you were in a relationship with someone who lied, cheated, stole in the past, someone where there are mysteries with the High Priestess. Maybe you don't know what happened in the past. And again, Seven of Swords is running away. So some of you could be dealing with a situation where somebody just ran away from you with these cards. But if that's the case, like I said, I feel like there's new love coming in for you there. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo people. Leo, you have the Queen of Swords here. Definitely could be an air sign again. If you're looking for love, definitely could be an air sign coming in for you. You've had air showing up nonstop in your readings, so it could be an air sign. For others, I feel like this is you being very direct and straightforward with people in your life. I feel like saying you need to be very direct or straightforward, or I feel like saying like being direct and straightforward will be successful for you with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like if you're wondering if you should this doesn't feel like the truth to me is what I'd say to you, Leo, but it's like, sometimes maybe we are afraid to tell somebody something, or maybe we're afraid to open up to someone, right? I feel like this is saying that you should be direct and straightforward with people. I feel like that will lead to the most success. Look, you have the Eight of Wands. So again, I feel like if you're thinking about saying something to someone, or if you're thinking about delivering a message, Two of Wands as well. This all says take the lead and speak up. So I feel like you'll be very successful if you do that. For others, I just feel like this is a positive conclusion for you here, Leo. The Eight of Wands can be a card of conclusions or things coming to an end. So I feel like something is coming to an end. You could be wrapping up a project, a business project. You could be getting to the end of all the difficulties and challenges that you've been dealing with for a long time. Definitely a conclusion. Could also be moving as well, Leo. So I feel like a lot of you could be moving. Leo, I mean, you've been getting moving cards for almost a year now, probably every single night. And you also always get this card right here, the Two of Wands. So Leo, you get this card all the time. I'm always talking about the Two of Wands with you. And the Two of Wands represents leaving a comfort zone, or needing to, it can represent leaving a comfort zone, I should say. There is normally a village on the Two of Wands, and he's reaching forward to the front wand. He's got the whole world in his hands. And it kind of represents leaving his comfort zone, or moving on to something new. So I feel like a lot of you could be a lot of moving on energy, moving forward energy here. Definitely very positive, I would say, because again, you have the whole world in your hands. So I really feel like the sky is the limit. I feel like what's popping into my head as well is I feel like the world is kind of saying that you should be setting new goals. I feel like you could be reaching new heights with this card and becoming maybe more successful than ever. And I do feel success here for you, Leo, so love it. This is very good for you. I think there's a lot of good stuff there. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. Virgo. Virgo, you start off with the Five of Pentacles here, so probably feeling a little bit left out in the cold. I don't know. I'm beginning to think tomorrow's just a weird day, people, just so everybody knows. So I feel like tomorrow is just a really weird day, and, I said this. It's funny because I said this at the beginning of the reading, right? To April or somebody. And so I feel like tomorrow's just a weird day in general in the astrology. So Virgo, if you're feeling weird, it's probably just tomorrow. I don't think this is going to be an energy that lasts or anything like that for very long. So just a weird day tomorrow. And I just feel like you could be feeling it here with this Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you're feeling a little bit isolated. It's weird because what's popping into my head is kind of isolation here for you, Virgo. The Five of Pentacles doesn't really represent isolation necessarily, but it can. Well, actually, that's a complete lie, because it could. Normally, as I always say, there's a guy on the Five of Pentacles who has a bell around his neck. He represents a leper, and lepers were isolated. So in a lot of ways, it is a card of isolation. So I feel like for some of you, you could just be feeling isolated tomorrow. Maybe you're feeling lonely or something like that. And you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be you, Virgo, your energy. And again, maybe I feel like things are maybe happening slowly for you. And I just am hearing slow process in my head as well. So it's like maybe you've been going through a difficult journey or difficult process, and it's just been very slow. For some of you, I feel like this could be like a healing. I keep getting healing for you, Virgo. So some of you, I'm wondering if some of you have like had surgery or something like that. And again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. But I feel like some of you could be going through like a healing. Maybe it's happening a little slower or something like that. So that could be frustrating. I do get the word frustration here for you as well, Virgo. So it could be that. It could be like I said, maybe you've been working towards a specific goal, and maybe there have been, maybe it's been delayed and all this other stuff. So that's what I'd say there. I'm getting the word sticky as well. I don't know if that's because I feel very sticky today. That's probably too much TMI, right? But it's raining here, pouring rain, and it's everything is sticky. It's driving me crazy, but that's standing out to me for some reason, Virgo. So I feel like some of you could be in a sticky situation as well. And finally, you have the Eight of Cups. Again, I feel like you're just done, is what I feel like saying on this card. Again, none of the cards here for you, Virgo, are having the, I'm not getting any of the actual meanings of the cards. For those of you that don't know, I read intuitively, and so, I don't necessarily just regurgitate card meanings, but I'm getting like done with something here, probably because it just doesn't serve you any longer. So I feel like some of you are just walking away from something here, Virgo. But love it. I kind of like it actually, Virgo. Even though I feel like tomorrow could be frustrating, I feel like Knight of Pentacles is like you're working towards something. Knight of Pentacles is point A, point B. It's like saying if you focus on something you want to achieve, you will achieve it, plain and simple. So I actually don't hate that, Virgo. But thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Libra. Let's see here, Libra. What is going on for you? Libra, you have the Nine of Pentacles here, so love it. Financial independence, or just independence in general. To me, this is a card of gratitude as well. I do feel like saying you will have a lot to be thankful for in the future, so I feel like a lot of you could be building up some nicer things in life. This could be literally material goods with the Nine of Pentacles, or I feel like for some of you, maybe there's something you want, like maybe you want a car, or maybe you want to make some other sort of purchase, and so I feel like you could just be happy because you're able to make a purchase, or maybe you're able to purchase something that you want. Next, you have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups to me is like a knight in shining armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. You've been having a water sign show up in your readings nonstop. I mean, since, I don't even know, for like the longest time, you've had a water sign showing up in your readings. So definitely could be love for you coming in. For others, this could just be your dreams. As I always say, Knight of Cups to me is like your dreams. It is a card of kind of looking into a cup and trying to manifest something you are dreaming of in your life. So I feel like that's what you could be doing here with this card, is like you're dreaming of something. I feel like I'm really focused on his armor here, Libra. So for some of you, I feel two different messages there for you, Libra. It's almost like for some of you, I feel like you need to like expose your dreams more to the world. Like I feel like some of you could be protecting your dreams or protecting your thoughts and things like that from other people. It's like maybe you're afraid people will steal your ideas, right? Which is a very, totally an understandable fear. Like if you're trying to start a business or you have an invention or something like that, Libra, totally understandable. But for others, like I feel like you need to share. I feel like it's the only way things are going to move forward. So I feel like you need to share your ideas. For others, I feel like you need to take more of a risk on something. I feel like this is saying like you are protected, so I feel like you need to kind of, take more of a risk on a dream or goal or a wish that you have with this card. And you have the Six of Swords as well. Yeah, definitely like a lot of this like rite of passage stuff coming up for you, Libra. Especially, and this was coming up all week for the weekly readings for next week, the week of the 1st. Like the Six of Swords came up a lot, but there's also all this other stuff that was talking about kind of like going through rites of passages, whatever you want to call it, going through challenges and like all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what I would say here with the Six of Swords, but definitely moving on to calmer shores. So I think there's like improvements here for you, Libra. Love it. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio, you have the Two of Cups here. This looks like a new love reading to me here for you, for some of you people. You have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles to me is a card of like brand spanking new love. So I feel like this could be new love coming in for you here, Scorpio. And it could be an earth sign for sure. For others, I feel like the Two of Cups, as I always say, to me, the Two of Cups is you and your higher self. To me, it can be a card of like just like resonating with something that your soul wants you to do, or like resonating with something that you're doing or you should be doing in your life. And it's kind of like just that. It's like an inner knowing that you're on the right path. So I feel like some of you will be feeling that here with the Two of Cups. So love it. Next, you have the Nine of Wands here. I feel like saying that I feel like some of you need to be more persistent. The Nine of Wands really isn't the card of persistence. It is a card of perseverance. It is a card of working towards something and not giving up. But really, the Seven of Wands is more the card of persistence. Those are two different P words, is what I'm going to say to you, Scorpio, right? It's like perseverance is not giving up. Persistence is just trying over and over and over again. They are two different things. But I am getting persistence here, so I feel like some of you need to be persistent, and I feel like you need to not give up. I feel like you need to be perseverant as well with the Nine of Wands, and I feel like you'll be successful. I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you here as well, Scorpio, so I really, I do like this a lot for you, Scorpio. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in. And finally, Scorpio, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is interesting. Somebody wants to take control here. I feel like somebody wants to come charging into your life here. Part of me feels like the whole, like one of the benefits, if you want to call it that, of the whole coronavirus situation is that I feel like people are going to be, like, are so annoyed with not being able to get out. I feel like people, it could be a good thing, because I feel like it could make people more bold in love, for example. It's like, I feel like people have been so isolated that once we're set free, I feel like people are going to be like, wow, you know what? I need to not waste another minute of my life, so I'm going to go tell that person I'm in love with them. Like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of those moments once people are set free. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this could be someone like charging towards you in love, like, spilling their guts or whatever you want to call it. For others, this could be you being very successful. It's like, again, maybe you also are like, I don't want to waste another moment. So it's like, maybe you're going to charge forward on a business idea or a job idea or a goal or something like that. So I feel like you're kind of like taking control of your own life as well with this Chariot card, and I feel like you're heading towards a victory or heading towards some sort of success. And Veronica says, nope, no one controls me ever. Exactly. This is not them controlling you. This is them taking control of themselves, really, in approaching you. So that's what I'd say there. But amazing. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to switch decks. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. By the way, I forgot to mention as well that I'm going to be doing another live on my other channel on Wednesday. I've changed the time about 900 times. So let me just grab the link for that, and we can talk all about that. So I'm going to be doing another live on Wednesday on my other channel. It's going to have nothing to do with tarot, but it will be about, we are going to be talking about solutions for potential pitfalls for anybody here that wants to talk about whatever, and any potential pitfalls in your life. So I'm going to mention that again tomorrow. And again, that'll be on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for anybody that wants to join. But that's that. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. It's like the good old days, Sag. I'm switching decks. So, Sagittarius. Let's see here. Sag, you have the Fool. I feel like it's time for some sort of leap of faith, or I feel like it's time for you to take some sort of leap of faith towards something you want. So, Sag, I feel like it's time to take a leap of faith. That's all I'm saying here. I feel like there's like more enjoyment coming into your life as well. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be new love, of course. I don't really feel love, if I'm being honest with you here, Sagittarius. I feel like this is more talking about something that needs to get started. This could be like a business, a job, a health routine, pretty much anything. So I feel like in a lot of ways that it's time to get started with the Page of Pentacles. I'm also getting the word like studious, something along those lines. I feel like if you're learning something as well, I feel like I've said this to you a million times, Sagittarius. I feel like if you're learning or if you're in the process of learning, that there could be a lot of success in learning for you, or just like in the area of learning with this card. So love it. That looks amazing. And finally, you have the World card. So card of completion here, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like working towards goals, wishes, things that you want to accomplish with this Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this could be success for you here, Sagittarius, so I love to see that. For others, I do feel like a move, but I feel like it's in the future. I feel like some of you, I feel like saying that literally, if I can stop dropping the cards tonight, I feel like saying that for some of you, a move would be a celebration. So it's like, maybe you would be really happy with a move or moving or traveling. So I feel like some of you want to do that here with these cards. For others, I feel like this could just be wanting to socialize, right? The World is a card of like wanting to get out into the world, wanting to meet new people, wanting to travel, wanting to experience all that other stuff, right? Three Cups, card of community, wanting to get out into the community. Obviously, with the whole coronavirus situation, I feel like, people want to get out. So that's probably what you want here, Sagittarius. That's all I'm really getting for you, Sag, but still actually a very positive reading. So love it. Thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Really good. I feel like some of you, this could definitely be like a new job or a new job offer coming in for you, which is nice. And I feel like that will be really good for you. For others, I feel like this could just be getting to the end of a long journey as well. Ace of Pentacles kind of represents, normally there's like a garden here with the path. And it kind of represents getting to the end of a long journey. It's like the garden represents the Garden of Eden. So it's kind of like you are getting to a place of rest, relaxation, renewal, or like gifts or rewards even as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're kind of getting to the end of a long journey here, Capricorn. You do have the Ten of Spades or the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords here, Capricorn. So Ten of Swords says something is dead, done, over with. Five of Swords is like wanting to give up on something here. It's kind of like conflicting energy when you think about it, because like the Ten of Swords says it's time to cut something out. It's time to move on from something. The Five of Swords sometimes says don't give up on something. There's always a white flag on the Five of Swords, and it kind of says it's kind of like a card of giving up, but when maybe you shouldn't give up. The Five of Swords can also represent taking a situation too seriously, and so maybe some of you could be like overly concerned with a situation in your life. I don't know, I just feel like with Neptune and Pisces, I can't stand Neptune and Pisces. I'm a Pisces, and I can't even deal with Neptune and Pisces. And yeah, I don't even think Neptune rules Pisces. I've talked about this before. To me, Jupiter rules Pisces. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces in the first place. I don't know why they switched it to Neptune in the first place. So it drives me nuts, number one. But number two, I mean, I just like, after looking at many charts from Pisces, I mean, just every single Pisces I've ever read for, I'm like, oh, Jupiter totally rules their chart. So I feel like it's Jupiter, and anyway, rant over again. What I would say here is that this could be that Neptune and Pisces energy where it's kind of like things are more hidden, or we could be, the other thing is like we could have like a lot of like more stinking thinking towards our ideas. We could be thinking that things are not going to work out as well as they actually are. So it can be like we could feel like something is not going to work out in our lives, and the Five of Swords could be like saying don't give up, because actually something is going to turn out much better than it appears, right? Or something is going to turn out much better than you think. Yeah, you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like saying just stick to what works right now, Capricorn. I feel like that's true for everybody. I mean, I feel like everybody at this time should stick to what works in all areas of life. But that's that, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius, you start off with the Five of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you, this could represent regrets. I feel like some of you, this could just be anything. I always say no regrets, right? So I would let go of the regrets, let go of any worries or fears or doubts you have here. For others, I feel like you've lost your taste for something. This feels like too much of something. Like I feel like a puppy just bothering me. Is what I feel like saying tonight. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a person for you, Aquarius. It's like, like when someone's just too all up in your grill here, like that's what this feels like to me, Aquarius. Like someone who's just like too into you in love, or just like there's too much energy here. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like a puppy, a puppy bothering you is like the feeling that I get here. And I would love to have a puppy bothering me right now anyway, but so maybe that's a bad way to describe it. But that's kind of like what I'm feeling here with this 5 of Cups, like too much of something. You have the 8 of Pentacles here. I love the 8 of Pentacles, so really good energy for you, Aquarius. I feel like you could be working very hard towards your goals, wishes, dreams with this 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles to me, of course, is a card of kind of like an apprenticeship or being an apprentice, kind of being in the learning period, learning stages of something as well. So I love to see that. To me, this is also like perfecting your work. So I feel like some of you, it's like you could have a specific, you could be working on something specific, and it's like you're perfecting things. I feel like you're making things better with this 8 of Pentacles. So I really like to see that for you, Aquarius. For others, I just feel like saying material success on the horizon. So I feel like there could be money coming in for you in the future. And finally here, you have the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like this could be love. You've had a fire sign showing up in your readings in the past here, Aquarius. So definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is more kind of like talking about adventure. Nine of Pentacles. This is like something new, is what I would say to you here, Aquarius. This is like your internal world feels like, I feel like saying your internal world feels the same, your external world has changed. I feel like you need to realize that there have been changes going on, like externally. I feel like things in your life have changed. I feel like the circumstances have changed, but it's like maybe you haven't realized it yet. Very weird message, but that's what's popping into my head here for these 2 cards. So I feel like you need to realize that things externally have changed, and that you can have things you want. Like maybe in the past, maybe there were certain obstacles to you getting something you wanted. Maybe there were obstacles to starting a business or to getting into a relationship. I feel like this is saying like things have changed. Those obstacles are gone. Now it's time to like try again. Now it's time to be more spontaneous. Now it's time to be more adventurous, because I feel like things are happening for you, Aquarius. So weird, but I like it. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see here, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the 4 of Pentacles here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be just stability. I feel like you're feeling like financially stable at this time. So I feel like there's just financial stability coming in for you here. I feel like also that there's something new that could have a lot of potential in your life financially, Pisces. And so it is popping to my head as finances, just so you know, Pisces. Pisces, no joke, not even clickbait. Your reading for next week was awesome. I loved it. And so that will be up on Wednesday. Probably like definitely, I think I titled it like one of the best readings I've done, or it was like the most important reading I've done. No joke, it literally was. So make sure to watch it. And yeah, it was just a really good reading for you, Pisces. It already has 3 dislikes without even being live, so that should tell you how good it is. That means it's really, really good. Like I put it up and like immediately got disliked, so I know I did something right with that reading, right? But yeah, I feel like there's like financial stability and just stability in general coming in for you here, Pisces. You have the Queen of Wands here, the 6 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you need to be bold. I feel like you need to really go for what you want here, Pisces. The 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, things improving in your life. Queen of Wands to me sometimes is needing to be bold. Like it's like saying, okay, you can absolutely have everything you want. Boom, right here, the moon. We'll talk about this in a minute, Pisces. You can absolutely have everything and anything you want, but you're going to have to be bold. You're going to have to be assertive. I feel like you need to turn into that great white shark, Pisces, not the little guppy, right? So I feel like you need to turn into a shark here with these 2 cards. I feel like you need to be bold, assertive, and really, really commit to things that you want in your life. I feel like there will be a lot of success for you if you do that. And finally, you have the moon here, King Cups. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, I always say like, the moon can represent fears, illusions, fantasies, things that you want to manifest in your life. But a lot of people read the moon as like something you desire to manifest in your life, but something that will never become a reality. The moon that people say is like an illusion. It will never happen. But really, to me, the moon, there's a path on the moon that's going off behind the moon. And there's two pillars. Those two pillars represent things that are trying to get you off your path, like fears, illusions, all this other stuff. There's usually like a dog and a wolf, or a dog and coyote, whatever you want to call it, on the moon as well. And the dog and the coyote kind of represent warnings. It kind of represents the fool's journey. The fool is on the journey to the moon here, and those are kind of warnings to him about like needing to stay on the path and all this other stuff. So I feel like for some of you, you need to like face your fears in a lot of ways. To me, the moon is more about like embracing your fears. To me, it can also represent education, learning about your fears as well. I always say like the quickest way to overcome a fear is to learn about it, because it's like once you learn that something isn't as scary as you thought it was, then it immediately becomes nothing basically. So I feel like a lot of you kind of need to do that with the moon. The moon to me also, again, represents needing to manifest a dream here on Earth, needing to do the things that could, needing to take the actions that could have you living some sort of dream in your life. To me, the moon is also a temporary period of time. Not only that, Pisces, you have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups says like your emotions are going to control your external world. So I feel like you need to keep your emotions in check with that King of Cups, or keep it positive, right? So that's what I'd say there, Pisces. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. Also, remember, everybody, on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live on my other channel. I just posted a link to it, and it's not going to be a tarot live, but it is going to be another live. We're going to be talking about potential pitfalls, the things that could potentially be holding you back from success in your life. So if you want to join us over there, definitely do that. It's free. It's awesome. We have a great time. So definitely show up over there if you want to talk about anything else, basically. So that'll be Wednesday. It was supposed to be today, but I just have too much going on. So, all right, we're going to be doing a pick a card here. Cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. And here we go. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Love it. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Fool and the Emperor. I feel like some of you need to get started on a plan. So I feel like you need to take a leap of faith on a plan here. For some of you, by the way, if you're, I feel like some of you need to either leap towards an Aries, or I guess it could be some of the Aries in their chart, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of adventure or some sort of leap taken towards like an Aries. I've never had that happen before, but definitely popped into my head with the Emperor card. So love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Tower and the Page of Pentacles. This could be a breakup for some of you, but I feel like if you're going through a breakup, there's probably new love coming in right away with the Page of Pentacles. For others, I actually like this a lot. To me, the Page of Pentacles represents like needing to strike a match, needing to light a match, needing to get started on something here with this card. And the Tower could be like a lightning, it's like a lightning bolt to the top of the tower. So for some of you, I feel like this is like the boost you need to get started on something is what's popping into my head. And I feel like that's a good thing, so love it. And finally, if you pick card number 3, again, you have the 8 of Cups and the Strength card. This could be like walking away from something that no longer serves you. Again, I do get like breakup energy here. I don't know, Venus retrograde, it's a tough time, right? It wouldn't surprise me to see people, going through breakups at this time, or separations and things like that, just because of all the retrograde energy and everything that's going on. Mars retrograde in Pisces, that sucks, right? So, yeah, it wouldn't really surprise me, but I feel like for some of you, this could just be walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is like a display of strength. Strength, as I always say, it doesn't mean just patience. It represents a display of strength. It could be doing something that you don't necessarily want to do, but that is better for you. It's like making the right choice is what I'm getting here. So, love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer Super Chats now, of course, and that will be that. So let me figure out where I was, and then we can get started. Let me back it up a little bit more. Let's see. Rainbow Warrior Queen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the apartment I applied for today? I would say yes with this Empress card. So yeah, I would say yes with that card here. And Rainbow Warrior Queen, if you could clarify your other question, that would be great. Ellie Morales, Life Purpose Guidance. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, card for me and Caesar Silva, please. Thank you. Chariot, victory. Love it. Chariot is a victory. It's success. It's like good things coming in for you. So, yeah, I definitely like this a lot. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is like the resources being available for the relationship, if that makes sense. So, I'll love it. And have a good night. Thank you for being here. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the kind words, and I really appreciate. Thank you for the super chat. Jamie L, thank you for the super chat. What does this work week look like for me? I would be patient this week, like maybe a little bit slow is what I would say to you. So not terrible, but you know, this is just like slow energy to me, so maybe a little bit slow. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moon commit to me? You have the Nine of Swords worried about this. I divulged information a moment too late, and he's conflicted. Although we're falling hard for each other. Big talk tomorrow. Eight of Pentacles. Like this is definitely the worries right here. The Nine of Swords is what I'd say. Nine of Swords to me isn't terrible in this situation, but it could be like the worries and the fears. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, Diana. The Hermit, that's Virgo right there, by the way. And the Hangman, definitely some delays is what I would say to you here. I don't know, this doesn't look terrible to me. I would say the Eight of Pentacles to me would represent needing to put the work in, right? It just says put the work in to make things work or to make things successful. And if you put the work in, I feel like this will be successful. And if you don't, it won't. Pretty simple, right? Definitely like a break or, you know, definitely delays because of whatever is going on here. But with the Hangman, Hermit, I feel like it's just them showing up in the reading, which is good. It means they're present. It means that they're willing to, you know, talk or whatever. So that's what I'd say there to you. So yeah, I would just put the work in or show them that you're willing to put the work in with that Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like things would be fine. So that's that. KC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for Sandy Rose. Sandy Rose has the Judgment card. I literally do feel like a judgment coming in for Sandy Rose. So maybe not like a literal judgment, like a legal judgment. Could be, but could just be kind of like a reckoning day is what I feel like saying for Sandy Rose. So I feel like that could be happening. Could also just be kind of like a rebirth. But thank you, KC and Sandy Rose. Jacinta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my day, please. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Slow, but, you know, like I said, I feel like today, tomorrow, kind of weird days, so it might be a little bit slow progress-wise. Things might not move forward as quickly as you would like, but, you know, still a good day. So that's what I'd say there. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Advice for the week. You have the Five of Cups here, the Moon. I would like let go of your fears here. For sure, with these cards. I also wouldn't worry about things that are happening in your life. I feel like saying no worries is what I feel like saying. So I feel like things could go well for you. Ruby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for love. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Love it, Ruby. Ten of Pentacles is my favorite love card in the deck. Yes, I realize it's a Pentacle card, but to me, it kind of represents being in a relationship where you have everything you want in your life. So, yeah, definitely a very good card for love. Could represent dating or just finding a perfect relationship, basically, Ruby. Christy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, where do you see us buying a vacation home, rental property, wherever you want? Again, I always people always ask me these questions. I always say I'm not a mind reader. I can't tell where something is, where you're going to do something. I mean, it's not, to me, that's not how psychic work works in the first place. You know, there are other types of work that way, but it take me hours. So, you know, that's what I'd say there. So I can't tell you where, but probably somewhere where you want to be and where you want to go with the World card. So I like it, and probably somewhere where you've been before is what I feel like saying there for you. Yeah, Seven of Wands, probably somewhere you've been before. So I feel like you will, but where? I mean, that's up to you. Casey, again, thank you for the super chat. Alban, card for Alban. Alban, you have the Four of Swords. Recovery. I feel like you could be going through recovery like everybody else, or like resting, relaxing, recovering with this card. So I feel like kind of like a recovery here for you, Alban. Eloise, thank you for the super chat. You say, what can you tell me about next week? You have the Queen of Cups here, and the Hierophant. This could be like some sort of change for you, Eloise. Probably this could really represent delays. I mean, kind of like moving past delays is what I feel like saying to you, Eloise. For some reason, I'm getting the word roadblocks on the on this card here on the Hierophant. So I feel like this could represent roadblocks that you have gone through. Or roadblocks that you will be overcoming. I feel like this is you for some reason. The Queen of Cups, yeah, King of Cups could be love, so it could be roadblocks to love. Like maybe the Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction of love. So I feel like there could have been a change in direction of love for you, or there could just be a change in love for you in general with these cards. So love it, Eloise. That looks really good. Diana, I did answer Diana like 5 minutes ago or so. So Diana, I don't know if you're delayed or what, but I did just answer your super chat like 5 minutes ago or so. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I trust Johnny? How shall I respond to him? You have the Page of Cups here, or the Knight of Cups, I mean, and the Nine of Pentacles. I would say yes for sure. So I would say yes to you. I feel like you can trust him. And Nine of Pentacles being independent. So I feel like you could be feeling independent in this situation, but I feel like you could open up, is what I'd say to you. Rainbow Warrior Queen, I asked for you if you could just type in your question. If you have typed in your question to be clarified, it's not showing up. So you're going to have to change the words in your question if it's not showing up. AK Raven, thank you for the super chat. Card for Elizabeth Juarez. Elizabeth, you have the Eight of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Elizabeth, I feel like you need to take a leap of faith here, Elizabeth, because the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction, keeping yourself stuck, and the Ace of Pentacles, like needing to accept an offer. But, the Ace of Pentacles could be an offer from God. Like, it could be not something that you're being offered from a physical person. It could just be an opportunity in your life, if that makes sense. So, I feel like you need to take a leap of faith here, Elizabeth. Rhonda, thank you for the super chat. Will I hear from my fishy tonight? I would say probably not. I don't, just not tonight is what I would say to you. Two Wands to me is like, whenever Two Wands comes up, it says you need to be the one to take the lead. So, you know what I mean? So it says probably not tonight is what I'd say to you. I lost it. AK Raven, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, hold on one second, AK Raven. I gotta clear this out. Card for Casey. Casey has the Knight of Wands here and the Devil. Casey always gets the Devil, so no more toxic energy, Casey. And this could be representing like needing to focus on fun or needing to have more fun in her life. So I feel like she kind of needs to do that here with these cards. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will I get a job offer in 2 weeks or by June 30th? Yes. You have the Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround, and luck is what I would say to you. So, yes, I feel like very soon for you. You say, will the job be permanent or contract? This could be like a contract position, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles doesn't represent contracts, but it does represent kind of like getting bits and pieces of money, if that makes sense. DC or suburbs. I would say suburbs here. DC had 10 of Wands, so probably not. And would I take one job then accept another? I would say you could. 10 of Cups is like a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's definitely possible is what I would say to you. Let's see. Anaya, thank you for the super chat. You say, I cut everything out of my life and already had many towers fall. What am I supposed to do next? Capricorns are tired. Did you change your name in here? I feel like that's not your actual super chat name, which is weird. So, let me see. Anya, okay, whatever. Anya, you say, what am I supposed to do next? You have the Page of Wands here and the Five of Pentacles. Definitely feeling left out in the cold here, but the Page of Wands says explore. Like, Page of Wands is a card of exploration and adventure, so I feel like you need to learn more things. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups says get very clear about what you want in your life and then make it happen. I don't care how impossible that seems, by the way, but that's what I would do if I were you, Anya. So that's that. Rainbow Warrior Queen, clarification with my question is, the question was combined. I work with new love, and our schedules are both changing. How is that? I'm not sure. I still am not. I'm still not sure what that means. Will it change our? Oh, will it change? Yes, definitely. You have the Ace of. How crazy is this? You have the Ace of Pentacles as the first time I answer this question, and you have the Ace of Wands. So, yes, I feel like it could lead to changes, but these are probably good changes. Two aces, so this would be like a positive change, if nothing else. So I would say yes. I feel like that'll be positive. Brittany X might have found a roomie. Will this be the new living situation? I would say yes. Ace of Swords, a victory for you. So I feel like I pulled a card for you on this last night, and it was positive as well. So I would say yes to you, Brittany. I like it a lot. Kelly Parks, thank you for the super chat. June 2020, please. You have the Four of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. Like trying to manifest love or trying to manifest something you want in your life, Kelly. Ace of Cups says you will get it. As I say, to me, Four of Cups goes both ways, right? Four of Cups is the card of apathy. It is like a card of trying to manifest options. You are manifesting options in front of you with the Four of Cups, but there's like a little bit of debate as to whether or not you are going to accept the things that you're manifesting in your life. Ace of Cups to me would say you will be accepting the things that you are manifesting. Could be love, could be pretty much anything else. So, love it. Pisces is living her best life. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards for June. You showing up here and love. So this could be love coming in for you here. I feel like this could be love coming in for you with this card, or it could just be, the love that you already have. This could also be you kind of like being very focused on something that you want or that you desire in your life with that Two of Cups. So, you could be kind of like attracting something that you will love into your life. Like could be a job, business, pretty much anything. Yeah, major celebrations for you in June. I do feel like June could be pretty good for Pisces, so that looks good. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for tomorrow to Friday. you have the Two of Swords, Six of Cups, like a turnaround. This is like overcoming obstacles. I actually like this a lot. I do not really like the Two of Swords, but it is a card of like difficulties, needing to make a head over heart decision, challenges. But that Six of Cups is like existing problems being resolved. It is a card of like overcoming challenges and difficulties. So I feel like things will go well for you here. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Ten of Swords here and the Eight of Wands. This is like a conclusion to your two difficulties and challenges. Ten of Swords, like rock bottom moment. Very difficult. Having 10 swords in your back, right? The Eight of Wands, a conclusion. So I feel like you're like wrapping up some difficult things. Not tomorrow, obviously, but over a period of time is what I would say to you. So that's what I would say there. Love it. April, thank you for the super chat. Hate to read and run, but gotta go. Water break, thanks. Yeah, I need a water break. Thank you, April, for the water break. But I need some pond water, people, so hold on one second. There we go. All right. Moher, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, what can I expect in coming days? You have the Page of Cups and the Star. Probably like resting, relaxing, renewing, recharging your batteries. Could also be just something you've been wishing for. So if you've been wishing for love, for example, could be love. But yeah, that looks really good, Moher. I like it. Vanessa K. Have I met my future love already? King of Wands, Page of Swords. I would say no, is what I'd say to you, Vanessa. Probably not. So the King of Wands could be a fire sign, could be anybody, really, but definitely someone you have a lot of desire for. Page of Swords to me is more seeking, you know what I mean? So I'd say probably not, probably still looking for it, basically. Okay, let's, can someone ban that person, please? Christopher, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for Love Life. You have the Justice card here and the Lovers. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you for sure with these cards. So I like to see that. Justice is kind of like cause and effect. So I feel like you could be kind of like putting the work in to find love or to have love in your life. Could be, justice like could be anything, could be dating. Justice literally just says that you could be stacking things on one side of a scale, trying to get things to move in your favor, if that makes sense, Christopher. But love, so I feel like there's definitely love. I like it. San, hello. I'm feeling blah. Am I on the right path? I would say yes. You have the Nine of Cups, wishes, and the Magician. You can have whatever you want. I always tell people, if you're alive, you're on the right path, right? All that matters is that you're alive. So if you're alive, then you're on the right path. I always say, people always ask me, what's my purpose? I say, everybody's purpose is to create your own reality, whatever the hell that means for you. If you want to sit around and play video games all day, then you need to be the best damn person at doing that. That is your path, is to become the best at whatever it is you want to do. I don't care if you want to eat bonbons all day. If that's what you want to do, then do it and become the best at it, right? And that's really what we're here to do. Whatever brings us joy. So that's what I'd say to you. There you go. I feel like you need to create whatever you want here with this card. Love it. Marion O, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the Taurus in my life come to see me soon? I would say yes. I feel like you need to open up more with this card here, with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you need to open up more. But the Sun is a card of victory and success and happiness and celebration. So I would say yes, but I would open up more, is what I'd say to you. Uh-oh, I hear dogs out there. PETA, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Could you pull a yes/no card? I would say no. Seven of Swords. I don't like it. So I would say no with that card. Thank you for the super chat. Eloise, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will my Virgo and I go to Ohio next week? Will it be positive? I would say yes. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Love it. 2 6s to me is amazing for travel, because to me, literally 2 6s could be traveling. So I would say yes with these cards for sure. So yes, definitely. And I feel like it'll be positive. I love 2 6s, Eloise. So yes, definitely is what I'd say there. All right, well, let me get a new deck going here. All right, Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, Juanita, where is it? Working on a new business. Will it be successful? Juanita, you have the King of Wands. I love the King of Wands. To me, the King of Wands is the card of the entrepreneur. Juanita, I say this all the time, right? With the King of Wands. I don't care what anybody else says. A lot of people would say that the King of Pentacles is a card of the entrepreneur. Totally disagree. To me, King of Pentacles would be like the card of the CEO, which, a CEO can be hired by an entrepreneur. So, to me, that's more of like a position, The King of Wands is a card of raising something like a baby. It is a card of babying something into existence, like really taking care of it. So, to me, this is an amazing card for business. Probably the best is what I'd say to you. Yeah. I feel like obstacles are being removed. So, yes, I feel like you are going to be very successful here, Juanita. And, yeah, I would say that, keep your options open. Everybody gets this year as far as business is concerned. I feel like people just need to realize that there are, like, multiple ways of doing things. So, I would stay open to that. But, yeah, I feel like things are going to be very successful for you is what I'd say there. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for June, please. You have the Queen of Cups here in the world. So, kind of like wrapping things up, wrapping up goals. Could be traveling, could be moving as well, Brittany. The Queen of Cups could be love. But to me, this is just like a very nurturing energy. So maybe you're feeling taken care of or very nurtured as well. And the world, like I said, could be traveling, could be reaching goals. But love it. Really good, Brittany. Miss D Fit, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Card for work this week. 8 of Swords, feeling stuck. King of Cups. Just same old is what I would say here. 8 of Swords, like maybe feeling stuck to the job, maybe wanting something different. King of Cups says, like, again, your emotions will determine how your week goes. So try to keep it positive. But, I'd say pretty straightforward, Deja. Yeah, Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing. Like I said, I feel like you'll be happy overall. But, 8 of Swords could just represent being a little stuck. Vanessa K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I doing the right thing at work to be successful? Strength card. You have the Ten of Swords here, the Page of Wands. I would say yes. I wouldn't even worry about that Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is just like something that's dead, done, over with. But the Strength card says be patient. Ten of Swords, again, can represent like victim mentality. It can represent rock bottom and things like that. I don't even think it has to be that bad. Page of Wands says, like, explore. So I would, like, try new things, of course. The Star, yeah, I would say yes. Too many cards of patience is what I'd say to you here. So it's kind of like one of those things where, I mean, even though you have the Ten of Swords there, I wouldn't say this is bad. I feel like this could just be, like, saying that there are maybe you are experiencing challenges, but again, it could be like the whole virus thing going on here. But I would say yes. The only thing I was being super picky. Page of Wands to me would say like experiment, explore, try new things. You'll be very successful. AK Raven, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say yes, no card, please. I would say, how crazy is that? I would say no. The other person that asked a yes, no question had the Seven of Swords, and I said no. You have the Seven of Swords, and I said no. And it's a different deck, so that is crazy. Love it. All right. I think oh, you know what? I didn't check though. All right. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if I have not answered your question, let me know. Or if you are new here, put your question down below. Aaron, thank you for the super chat. Aaron, if you could put your question in down below, that would be great. So Aaron, thank you for the super chat. Tony, oh my god. Sorry. I know your name isn't Tony, but thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Tony Bush get in contact with me ever again? I would say yes. 6-1, contact. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's you. So I would say yes, definitely. I feel like you will. Thank you. And yes. That looks really good. All right, we're going to wait for Aaron. Coffee lover, does Gemini truly like me? You have the Death card, Ace of Swords. I would say yes, even with the Death card. You know, Death is just a change, but the Ace of Swords is victory, so I would say yes. Aaron, thank you again. You say general 30-day. You have the 5 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Delays is what I'd say to you. Too many retrogrades is what I'd say is going on here. Although I would also say don't allow you know, astrology to control your life, but this could just be experiencing certain delays. Yeah, 2 wands. You are in control of your own destiny, so I feel like you need to take control over the next 30 days here to make things happen. Page of Pentacles, you know, whatever new thing that you want to have happen is what I would say here. So I feel like you need to like take control of your life here with the 2 wands. Page of Pentacles says light the match. It's like saying there could be something you want to start, but it's like you need to get started here is what I'd say to you. Anna, will my sis regret betraying me? Oh, no, that's the wrong question. Will I be able to sell my property this year successfully? I would say yes. 4 wands definitely is like a card of selling something, so I would say yes for sure. Thursday's girl says, will my daughter beat her addiction? Thursday's girl, I'm not really comfortable answering questions like this, just so you know. But I mean, I would say yes, but again, you know, again, I don't think tarot should be used to answer questions like that. But I would say, yeah, you know, she has a choice. 2 of Pentacles says she has a choice, but I mean, I feel like, of course, she would be able to, but I feel like she has to make the choice, of course. So that's what I'd say there. But thank you for the super chat. Anna, I just answered you. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My kids are leaving to spend the summer with their dad. Will they have a safe, good time? Yes, I feel like they will, of course. And the Knight of Cups. Yes, I feel like they will have a great time. So, yeah, definitely. The Magician, you know, is a really good card. It's a card of, like, manifesting something. So, you know, make sure to send lots of good vibes. But I would say, yeah, I would be patient. But I would say yes, for sure, Christina. No doubt about it. Evelyn, will we sell this week? Yes, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's possible. Yeah, really good card. That could be a contract, Evelyn, as well. So maybe not a sale, but it could be like a contract or signing a contract or something along those lines. But, all right. I think I'm going to cut this off here, everybody. So, thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, remember, if you're an Earth sign, I believe, Earth signs will be up tomorrow morning as well. So, thank you, everybody, and definitely have a good night.